Hello, my name is Vedaste Mugisha. I'm a student at Southern New Hampshire University through Kepler. I'm taking healthcare management in communication. So in this project, I will be talking about different things, but the name of the project is Government and You under a goal called Contribute to Society. So in this video, I will be answering some questions that I asked different people in a street interview, but people were able to answer those some questions in a very good way. Others did not answer the questions in the very good way. So in this video, I will be answering those questions and providing deep explanation about those problems. So one of those problems is what are the three branches of government. The second question is what does each branch do. The third question is Democrats and Republicans are the major parties. Can you name the fourth party? And the last question is what is the basic process by which a bill becomes a law? As I will be discussing about those questions, and I hope to provide deep and well explanations in this video. Hello. So my name is Vedaste Mugisha. I'm a student in Bachelor's of Arts program with College for America at Southern New Hampshire University. And I'm conducting this interview as part of my academic work. With your consent, I will record this interview and use the information in the Government and You project I'm working on for the Contribute to Society goal, and of course Government and You. So the interview will be used to create this deliverable and submit it to College for America so that my project can be evaluated. This recording will be used solely for this purpose. The interview information will be temporarily stored in the College for America online evaluation system, which only the evaluator and College for America staff will have access. Do you have any question? Okay. Do you have any? Do you give your consent to be interviewed and recorded?
Yes. I, Rugamba Justin, give my informed consent to participate in this interview to be recorded and used as part of the students' academic work.
Okay. Thank you so much, Rugamba. So the first question is, what are the three branches of the government?
About the branches of the government, I think there is military,
Okay.
and there is a branch called like social, which take care of people, community.
Okay.
That's the
Okay, you know too. So, Rugamba, what does each branch do?
uh, actually I don't. I'm not quite sure, but when it comes to military, I think it's how people are protected, or when you listen to military, you immediately understand security. So they secure people.
Thank you so much. Democrats and Republicans are the major party in the United States. Can you name the third party?
Not sure about the third one.
Okay, it's okay. So the last question is, what is the basic process by which a bill become a law?
Don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Thank you so much for this time, and I wish you the best.
Thank you too.
Hello. So my name is Vedaste Mugisha. I'm a student in the Bachelor's of Arts program with the College for America at Southern New Hampshire University. I'm conducting this interview as part of my academic work. With your consent, I will record this interview and use the information in the Government and You project I'm working on for the Contribute to Society project. The interview will be used to create a state of deliverable and submit it to College for America so that my project can be evaluated. This recording will be used solely for this purpose. The interview information will be temporarily stored in the College for America online evaluation system, to which only the evaluator and College for America staff will have access. Do you have any question? Do do you give your consent to be interviewed and recorded?
I, Hebraian Harerimana, give my informed consent to participate in this interview to be recorded and used as a part of the students' academic work.
Okay, thank you so much, Hebraio. So the first question is, what are the three branches of the government?
Three branches of government, I remember one,
Okay,
which is military.
military.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Hebraio, what does each branch do?
I think military, it's about protecting, it's about security.
Okay, thank you so much. So Democrats and Republicans are the major parties. Can you name the fourth party?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. What is the basic process by which a bill become a law?
They will become a law.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you don't know? Okay, thank you so much, Hebraio, for this interview. Wish you the best. Yeah, thank you. People are, or those that I made interview with, they respond questions in the way like using their prior knowledge. So for my side, I have the good answer, the good responses of the questions, and I need to discuss about those answers. So the first question is, what are the three branches of the government? We have, as the question said, we have three main branches of the government. The first one is called executive. The second one is called legislative, and the third one is called judicial. So for the first for the first branch, this is the branch which is always headed by the President of the United States of America. And the President is there to enforce the laws that the legislation branch makes. So in this executive branch, so the government, everything is based on the President of the United States. And the United States, the President of the United States is voted by each and every citizen in the United States who is over than 80 years old. So in the election period, the people with 18 and above ages, they used to vote the President of the United States depending on the state that they are in. So after electing the president, he is the one or she is the one to guide or to lead the executive branch of the government. The second is legislation part of the government. This part is also called the Congress. So it is made by senators and the House of Representatives. So there are 100 senators which come from different states, and each and every state come up with senators. Also, the House representatives are also the part of legislative branch. They are included in legislation branch. Also, they come in different states, but the number of the people who are coming in the House representatives are coming in different states depending on the number of the population included in the state. So for instance, you can have 2 representatives in one state, but in another state you have maybe 40 representatives, as the resource said. So it depends on the number of population in the states. So the total number of all the House representatives is equal to 435 people. So all those people are the House representatives that are in legislation branch. So added with 100 senators, and also they are the number of 100 senators, and together there are 545 people. So this part of legislative is there to make laws. They are there to discuss about the idea, like the way the idea can become a law. So they are in charge of making the laws in general. So the last branch, it is judicial part of the government. So this judicial part is include the Supreme Court and 9 justices. So they are there to judge or to interpret laws according to the institution. So if people meet with the problem, they go and search those people to make sure that they are discussing about what happened, what the law says, and how the person can be, how the crime or the person can be judged, or that law can be judged. So they are there to support each other. So I was explaining the branches of the government of the United States, and I was also explaining what each branch do. But here I can also come up with the same question: what does each branch do? And also make sure that I show how those 3 branches work together, how those branches work together. So if I try to explain this in terms of laws in the government or in the United States of America, the Congress or the legislative part is there to create laws. The Congress is responsible for making laws. It starts with the process as a bill, and the Congress makes a bill a law. So the president is there to approve that he or she accepts the law. If president accepts the law, he signs to that law. And the president feel like, I like this law, he immediately sign on that law. So if the president does not like it, he veto it. When the president decides to veto a bill, the Congress can vote on that bill again. If the large number of the Congress vote on that bill, they override the veto, and the bill become a law. So there, the judicial branch can review laws made by the Congress and approved by the president. If the Congress and the president approve the law, if the Congress writes the bill and the president approved it, so the judicial branch can review that laws. They are responsible for deciding if the laws agree with their constitution, like American Constitution. So it can be possible that the judicial branch decide the law does not, like they are not agree with the law. So in that case, it is ruled unconstitutional. If the Congress still believe the idea should be a law, they must pass a constitutional amendment. Adding an amendment to the constitution is a very long process, like to add it's take also another process, different processes. In addition to passing Congress, 3 to 4 of the state legislature must approve an amendment for it to become a part of our constitution. Well, so we are moving on the third question. The third question is, Democrats and Republicans are the major parties. Can you name the third party? Yeah, this is a very good question, and I can reflect on the research that I made to answer this question. So one of the thing is that we have 2 big party in United States of America, and the question states those party. The first one is Democrats, and the second one is Republicans. So the third party are those party which are running in the elections, but they are not included in those 2 big parties. So if, for instance, we are going to have election in the United States, and one candidate is from Democrats and another candidate is from the Republicans, and we have other 3 different candidates who are not in the Democrats and who are not in the Republicans. So those candidates, irrespectively on the party that they are in, we are calling them the third party. Also, if they are going to be an election, we are going to elect the president in the United States, and people who are going to elect, some are from Democrats and others are from Republicans. So, and we have another large number who are not in those 2 different big parties. So we name those party the third party. So mainly we have 3 parties, the big parties which are in the government, and we always call them the third party. The first is Libertarian Party, the second one is the Green Party, and the third one is Constitution Party. So those are they are the party apart from Democrats and Republicans, but we include them in the third party, which means the main big party in the United States are Democrats and Republicans. Others are named as the third party. Thank you. Okay, so this is the last question. The last question is how a bill become a law. So as I said, the House Representative and the Senate are the one to discuss about a bill so that it can become a law. So when they discuss about it, and they take it to the president, and the president accept it or do not accept it so that it can become a veto. So here is the long process, almost 10 steps, so that a bill become a law. The first process is a law begins. A law begins as an idea. So an idea can come from the representative or can come from any citizen like me or another citizen. So the first process is that it's an idea. So a House representative has an idea or a citizen has an idea. The second is the bill is proposed. So when a representative has written a bill, the bill needs a sponsor. So the representatives are there to take other representatives about the bill in hope of getting their support for it. Once a bill has a sponsor and the support of some of the representatives, so it is ready to be introduced. So this means, so in case the idea begins, in case a citizen has an idea, or in case a representative has an idea, they take an idea to the House representative so that they can discuss about that idea in order to proceed with the other steps. So the third steps is a bill is introduced. So in these steps, different House representatives are there to sit together, and one of the representatives introduce that idea from citizen or from other representative. So in case they introduce the idea, so other representative understand the idea. So they use a tool which called a hopper. So a hopper is a special box on the side of the clerk's desk. So so they put the idea in the hopper. So another step, so the bill goes to the committee. So once they report the bill, so the committee are there to discuss about it. So when the bill reaches the committee members, group of the representatives who are expert on topics such as agriculture, education, international relations, research, and other bill. So they sit, and before voting on whether or not to send the bill back to the House floor. So the committee member would like more information before deciding if the bill should be sent to the House floor. Also, the bill is reported. When the committee has approved a bill, it is sent or reported to the House floor. Once reported, a bill is ready to be debated by the United States House of Representatives. So another step, a bill is voted on. So here they use electronic voting machine. There is 3 methods of voting for a bill in the United States House of Representatives. So they use, first of all, voice vote. The Speaker of the House asks the representative who report the bill to say aye, and those that oppose it say no. Also, they can use division. The Speaker of the House asks those representatives who support the bill to stand up and be counted, and then those who oppose the bill to stand up and be counted. So also, it's another way to elect is to record it. Representatives record their vote using the electronic voting system. The representatives can vote yes, no, or present if they don't want to vote on the bill. If the majority of the representatives say or select yes, the bill passed in the United States House of Representatives. The bill is then certified by the clerk of the House and delivered to the United States Senate. Another step is a bill is referred to the Senate. So in these steps, when a bill is to the United States Senate, it goes through many of the same steps it went through in the United States House of Representatives. The bill is discussed in the Senate committee and then reported to the floor of the vote on. So which means, as the House representative did, so they sit and they vote on the bill. Also the Senate sit together and vote on the bill. So when the majority of the Senate accept the bill, they send it to the president. When a bill is to the president, he has three choices. He can sign and pass the bill to the bill become a law. To refuse to sign or veto the bill is sent back to the United States in that case, or representative along with the president's reason for the veto. If the United States House of Representatives and the United States Senate still believe the bill should become a law, they can hold another vote. They can hold another vote on the bill. So in case the president accepts the bill, so it immediately become a law. So if a bill has passed in both of the United States House of Representatives and the United States Senate and has been approved by the president, or if the president veto has been overridden, the bill become a law and is enforced by the government. So this is the large process in which a bill become a law. I hope that you understand very well those steps, and so it is clear that it is totally different from what people said in the street interview. So I thank you so much for your participation. I thank people who give me their time so that I can they can give me the information that they have in the street. I thank so cameraman. I thank everyone for being with me in this video. Thank you so much.